Hi there, my name is Eli and welcome back to my channel, Elijah. And in today's video, I have another brand new Monster High doll to unbox. This one is actually a playset. This is the Frankie Stein Make-A-Monster Pet playset. Kind of confusing, but there it is. I'm iffy on this set. Like the base doll, first impressions, they don't look great. They have polypropylene hair, but I actually think the playset itself looks kind of fun. There is the artwork of Frankie, and they're in a lab just concocting and creating their own pets. It's very Dr. Frankenstein of them, which is kind of cruel and unusual, but I kind of like it. Yeah, there's the pets that you can see. There's the station, the little bodies that you get, and then the doll, as well as these little plates of accessories that you clip off. You know, you get like face plates and wings and tails and ears and everything. I actually think this looks really fun. It reminds me of like Gundam. Now, I never like played with or did Gundam accessory sets growing up, but this just looks really enticing. I think the closest thing I had to this was maybe like Beyblade. I think Beyblade maybe did stuff like this where you had to like clip them off. I can't remember. And then here there's some like examples of like the various pets you can create, the different combinations. I actually think the pets do look pretty cute. Here they are just like without being clipped on. We'll see how it works. I'm excited to see how this all like comes together, but I think it looks fun. I think for like adults, this might not be the most enticing Frankie doll. They're a little bit basic, but I think for kids, this will probably be a hit because like this looks really fun and it's different. It's not something you really see on the like toy aisle in my opinion. So I'm excited to crack into it. But before we do that, here is the back of the box. You can kind of see the play pattern, take off the pieces, put the little pet in the little chair so Frankie can zap them, and then you get a new pet combination and you can just switch things around. There is Frankie at the lab. Countless combos, of course, yeah. Probably swap the ears, swap the tails, whatever. Store the pieces and then tuck into bed. I think that is so funny. Look at them laying there lifeless underneath Frankie's lab. Okay, that is the Frankie, I already forgot what's it called, Make-A-Monster Pet playset. I'm going to unbox it and then we'll take a closer look. I'm probably going to start with the doll and then we'll get into the little like monster making part, but let's get into it. All right, here's Frankie right out of the package. They look decent. I mean, this hair is a mess. Real quick though, before we get into them, they do come with their glasses secured to the side of their head with some plastic ties right there. There's 1 and 2, and then same thing on this side right here. And yeah, it keeps the glasses on nicely, and there is a little plastic film so it doesn't like scrape against the eyes or anything. But I'm just gonna snip those off real quick so we can look at the face, of course, because right now it's kind of hard. You kind of have to like lift it, and it's not the best. But I just wanted to show you like what it looks like right out of the package. So there it is, and I'll be right back. All right, here is Frankie Stein. Yeah, they're interesting. They come with these really bold pink goggles that are very opaque and you can barely see their face through them. But I do like the sculpt. I think the sides of the frame look nice, and they are, you know, kind of meant to evoke like lab goggles because they are doing experiments per se on these little pets right here. So I get it. I like it. It's fun. They do come with like a stethoscope as well. That's kind of clipped to the playset right here. There's a little skeleton right there. You know, you can hear the heartbeat. It's okay. I'm probably not going to display them with it, but like, it's fun. You don't really ever see this type of thing on Monster High dolls, so I can see how they worked it into a Frankie playset. You know, it makes sense. It's fun, but like, yeah, whatever. There's the stethoscope. I'm just going to clip it back. Okay, and then removing their goggles, here is their face. Surprisingly shocked at how much I like the face. The makeup is crazy. We have yellow with a pop of green for their eyeshadow. And then on the under eye is like blue with like a almost shimmery, dusty pink color. Bizarre. And then this side, they kind of have a signature lightning bolt. It's cute. I like it. Their lips are fine as well. Just this like bubblegum pink color. I really like this forward-facing glance. Like the screening looks good. It's really, really nice screening. I really like the eyeshadow. But just like, you know, I don't know if this face alone can carry this doll. We'll see. My blush is a little bit messed up too on the sides right here. I don't know if it's just like dirty or something. So that's annoying. I'll probably take some acetone and try to like clean up those marks right there. But face, 10 out of 10. I love this face. It's very bold. It stands out amongst my Frankie collection. They do not have their ears pierced, and they have some terrible, terrible polypropylene hair. Now, I mean, I knew that buying this doll, so like I can't hate too much because like I knew what I was getting myself into, but it's still not great. It is this white color with these stripes on the side in pink, black, and blue. I do like the stripes. I think that looks fun. It's on both sides, and I don't think anything behind their head. Yeah, nothing going on behind. I mean, the pros of polypropylene as far as Frankie dolls go is like white polypropylene is very, very stark, icy white. So this white hair is, you know, a nice color for Frankie, but the quality is just atrocious. It is not good. You can see just like the way the hair is tied and how voluminous and bumpy it is up here just does not look good. And then randomly they decided to give them a yellow elastic for their high ponytail. Okay, sure. This is one of those dolls where like kind of like Creep Over Frankie, who had the same exact hairstyle. If you were to take this elastic down, the hair's like not moving. The hair's just gonna stay like that. If you wanna like get that middle part down and try to, you know, have them have their hair laying down, it's not gonna work out. It's gonna be very tough. So like, it's a very stubborn hairstyle. Don't love it, but I will probably reroute them in the near future, so look out for that. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I've been trying to brainstorm and think about it. I kind of wanna give them a mullet, but that seems really hard. I kind of wanna give them like a short, maybe like mask hairstyle is what I'm thinking, just to switch up things in my collection, so we'll see. But yeah, hair, flop. Face, low-key, kind of a serve. Now, moving on to the fashion. Okay, let's take them off the stand. They do not come with the stand. This is my own stand. Here they are in their like yellow vinyl lab coat. Mine has a mark on it right here. I don't know what that is. It's not great. But am I crazy for saying like I kind of like it? I don't like it with the like little dress underneath, but like, I don't know, it's still kind of fun. We've seen this like vinyl material before on Monster High dolls, so it's not like this is brand new. I think it was the like Eekend Getaway Target exclusive playset with Draculaura and Claudine. That Draculaura had like a pink vinyl coat. So we've seen this before. I honestly would have just preferred a white lab coat. I also would prefer like a collar detail. There's like nothing going on around the collar, so that's kind of lame. But like this material, in my opinion, is always just kind of fun. I don't know, I like it, but just this execution I don't love. And then moving on to this little maxi dress. This is very G1 and G2-esque. It's like very OG Monster High. Doesn't make it great, but like it is sort of a throwback. There's little hexagons with different symbols inside. I can barely make out what this pattern is. It is really pretty, this like swirly pattern, and it's kind of like the rainbow. We have blue, yellow, green, pink, purple. It is just kind of like the rainbow. So the pattern is kind of unique and pretty. I can't make out what is going on for the life of me. I see a little skelet right there. That kind of looks like an upside down like parrot, if I'm being honest. Yeah, it's crazy. On the back, there is some Velcro, so you can take it off, and more of that pattern continues. Overall, this outfit's kind of a mess, but the colors strangely do kind of go together. Like the eye makeup with the hair, with the lab coat and the dress, it is kind of cohesive, and that is kind of Frankie's thing. Like pink, blue, and like neon yellow / and or green is sort of their color scheme. So this does kind of fit the bill, as ugly as it is. But they just need more. They need like a necklace, they need a collar, they need earrings. They feel a little incomplete despite having a pretty face. All right, moving on down, Frankie does have a new design on their prosthetic leg. It is pretty cool. It spells out Frankie in these sort of connecting hexagons. It's just meant to evoke like the periodic table of elements, so that's kind of cool. And there's a little spider web, a heart right there, Frankie's skelet is right there, and then a little beaker. So I like that. It fits the theme, kind of connects to their dress, I guess. And it is a new design element that no other Frankie doll has, so that is cool. I thought it was the same one that their Core V2 doll has, kind of like the Mad Science themed doll, but no, this is unique, so I like that. These shoes, however, are not unique. These are a duplicate. We have seen these before once on their Monsteristas budget doll, the one that formerly was exclusive to like Latin America. And even though these are a repeat, honestly, I really like them. They're very much just like the most Frankenstein-esque shoes that Frankie has. And for like a, you know, Dr. Frankenstein themed playset, these fit the bill. So I get why they were like, let's just use these shoes, right? Do I prefer unique sculpts? Duh, of course. But like, if we have to get a reused shoe sculpt, I'm not mad at these ones at all. They're really cool. I do just wish there was some paint on like the laces or maybe even like the sole of the shoe. But they're chunky, they give lots of height, they are very cool. And yeah, I like them. They're in this like nice fuchsia color. So there they are. And that is Frankie from head to toe. Overall, I like the doll, but like I wanna love the doll, you know? And I know, like, I'm just sort of guessing, putting my feelers out there in the world of adult doll collectors, that this one is not going to be a hit. I could just foresee a lot of people clowning on this poor Frankie doll and not liking them, which, like, is fair. I totally see that. I could totally see why people would not and do not like this doll. But I don't know, this face is still pretty charming, and the color story is kind of fun and vibrant. So there are some things going for them. There's a lot of things going against them, unfortunately. And I'm a little bit disappointed because the last playset doll that Monster High G3 gave us, being the like Scary Sweet Birthday Claudine like cake playset thing, that one was a gorgeous base doll and a fun playset. Like, the Claudine had a wonderful screening. I liked her fashion, and she had saran hair. So it just feels like we're taking some steps back with this Frankie with the polypropylene hair. I would honestly probably forgive the fashion if we had saran hair, but like the fact that it's like poly hair and kind of bad fashion, yeah, it's not great. But that's this Frankie doll. If you were curious and you wanted a closer look at them, just to make an informed decision if you want to get them or not. My advice, wait for a sale. But here they are. Okay, I'm gonna move on to the monster making playset thing. So let's see how that goes. Okay, I'm gonna move them back just a tad. I still want them in the frame. Okay, so here's the little playset. I'll show you what it looks like. It is this sort of, I don't know, lab station. This drawer does pull. Does it pull out? Why am I struggling? Oh, it's taped shut. Okay, that makes sense. So it doesn't like move in the packaging. But it does pull out. I did not even see the tape there, to be honest, until just now. Okay, remove the tape, and now this drawer should pull out, and you can store extra accessories in there. You can put the little pets to sleep down here. It is actually sculpted like a bed. Like there's a quilting texture and little pillows, so you can just kind of lay them there. It is kind of cute. If I'm being honest, I think that is pretty cute. I do wish the sculpting felt a little bit more Frankie inspired. Like it's just sort of generic Monster High with this sort of like filigree wood carving design, the spider webs. It doesn't really read like this is something that is a Frankie accessory. Like it just could be anyone's accessory at Monster High until you kind of get up here with the sort of like levers and, you know, barometers. I don't know what you call these little gauges right here. And I don't know what this is. This comes out. Maybe you can just like set something there. I don't really know what that is. Okay. And then there's a little spot to hold their stethoscope. Here's the little chair that you can stick the pets on. And the pets have a little hole at the bottom, so they actually like stick in the chair, which is kind of fun to give you that play fantasy. Like, it's alive, you know? I can see the fun in that. Oh, this chair also sticks in here. Like, it comes out, so you can remove the chair if you want, or stick it in so it's stable. And then here's this cute little design of the pets getting shocked to life. And then this little doohickey at the very top I just stuck on there. And there is the little playset. And then you just take these pieces off. I did bring over an X-Acto knife if I need to like help shave the edges, but I'm kind of excited. Here you can see they're just printed on there. This side has no printing, but like this kind of looks fun. Like just, I don't know, you just poke it out of there. I'm scared though because I don't want to break these pieces, obviously. Do you just twist it? Yeah, they kind of come off pretty easy. Okay, so like there's the ear. They come off pretty easy. Like if I'm really feeling like a stickler, I'll take my X-Acto knife and try to like soften these edges so there's no sharp bits right there. I'm sure that's what the like professional people who are into like Gundam do. But yeah, just kind of like find an angle and twist it off. I just want to break these, you know? Okay. Yeah, they come off pretty easy. And I'll do all of this really quickly off camera. Let's do the head together. Like this is kind of like, yeah, there's the head. They just snap off. I just don't want to break anything. Ugh. Yeah, it's not that bad. But you can see like what I'm talking about right there. There's some like whitening when you snap it. And me being me, I just, not all in this video because it's going to take me forever, but I'm going to want to like just shave that down with like an X-Acto knife and clean it up. Because that will annoy me, you know? To feel that texture. That's really going like the extra mile here. I don't expect everyone to care and do this, but like eventually I'll get through all these pieces and clean and soften these edges up. But I'm gonna remove all these pieces so we can play around and see how these little pets combine together. So I'll be right back. All right, I got the pieces out. I'm just sort of looking at them, trying to figure out what I want to create. I feel like as a kid, I would have been very type A with this and like needed everything very matchy-matchy. Like this is like a spider face with like the little spider body. But now I'm gonna try to like just have fun with it and put things together and see what I'm feeling. I really like these two faceplates. I think they're really cute. This one's obviously like Frankie inspired, and then I don't know what this one is, but they're kind of angry and mean. So let's try this like classic Frankie face. I think the like eye indents right there are kind of meant to squeeze into the face. So you just gotta kind of give it a squish to get it to stick. It's decent. Okay, let's do some ears. I think these are meant to go with it, right? There's like little stitches. I just said I wasn't gonna go matchy-matchy, and I'm doing it. Okay, and they just squeeze into these little pegs right there. Maybe we'll do like a different ear on this side. Maybe not. That is like a little bear ear. Oh, see, that one's like a little tentacle. It's kind of ugly though. I think the bear one's cuter. Yeah. Okay. And they just stick in like that. See, it's cute. I like that. Okay. And then there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pegs on the body. So you can do different things. Like if you want this one to be a snake, we could go that route maybe. I don't know if I want to go that route. Let's do the like the Venus flytrap one, like the little potted plant. That one's cute, honestly. That one is really cute in the little potted plant. I like that. I think I could do some things in the back, like wings. Do we do bat wings or like the zappy bits? Like stick them in there. Ooh, okay, I like the zappy bits. That wing is really pretty. Should we do 2 zappy bits or like keep it asymmetrical and weird? Let's keep it weird. Okay, let's do... Ooh, that wing is pretty. Okay. I just want to break this plastic because it just feels a little bit brittle, you know? So that's what it looks like in the back. Okay, this one's kind of cute. This is like a true little freaky chimera, right? Like it's mix and match, but I really like that one. And as suspected, I'm kind of having more fun with this than I thought I would. I kind of want one more little body. I feel like there's like 3 bodies, but 4 combos you can do. So like, I feel like they should have just given you 4 bodies, but it's fine. We'll do this scary, angry, almost like rabbit vampire face with, should we do the spider body? Maybe the tentacle body? I'm trying to figure out how this works. Like that, right? Oh, that one's creepy. Oh, there's even a little hole in the bottom. Okay, there's a little octopus body. It is kind of creepy. I don't know if I like that, actually. Yeah, let's do the snake. Or the mermaid. Who does this go with? Okay, here's the mermaid one. And then, okay, here's the mermaid. It's kind of cute. Okay, and then they can get wings and some ears. We will do a bat wing on this side. Is that a bat? What is that? Yeah. And then let's give them a flytrap ear because that's kind of freaky. And then a bat ear. And then they need one more wing. I don't know if they're going to be able to get another wing because of this mermaid tail, but let's just go for it. Like, let's give them this like aquatic wing. Okay. Okay. This one is a little creepy. Yeah, angry. There, I'm trying to go for like full chimera, but here's this one, and we'll do one more. Okay. This one doesn't really want to sit. I'm just gonna lean it. Okay. I do like the spider face, so we're gonna do the spider face with, I think this dog body's cute, but I want to see the snake body too. That's kind of cute, right? Like that, almost. I don't really know. Okay, they just kind of sit in there. Do we like that, or is that kind of creepy? I kind of wanted the dog body. There's an octopus, a snake body, a spider body. Do I just keep the snake? Yes or no? I like that zappy wing. We already did that one. Oh, I like this drippy ear. Okay. That ear is really cute. And then maybe we'll do matching on this one. Like, these ears are really cute. This drippy ear, I really like that one. And then let's give them some wings. I think we're out of matching wings. Ooh, these are cool. Ooh, those ears are really cool too. Actually, I don't like this body. I want to try this one. Like that. Oh, it's like a centaur. It's so creepy. It's not the best fit. Like, that seam is not great. Okay, and then we can still do wings. I don't think I have any matching wings at this point because I've just gone, oh, this one's got a little tail. It does not fit great though. That tail does not stick in very well. I think this is also a tail maybe. Let's do this like little. The tails are not fitting very well. But that's kind of the idea. There's two tails maybe? Is this a tail? That's an ear. Let's just do it. We'll stick it in and whatever. Okay. And then the wings, the tail's not working, whatever. Okay. Let's do a bat wing. Let's switch it out. And let's do, you know what? We're gonna try them all. Let's try this little spider body. Okay, I snapped. I snapped the vines off. Do we like the vines? No. Okay, I think this is the final result. I like it. I like the matching ears. I don't know if I like the vine wing. You can switch for that wing maybe. Let me see. Or the electricity wing is kind of cool. Well, we'll keep it. We'll keep it. Here's our final pets. They're like little creepy little chimeras, but final verdict is I actually think this is kind of fun. I really like all of the combinations you can do. If anything, I just want an extra body because I feel like I could do one more monster pet right here. I just don't have a body for it. So that's my one complaint, but like these are kind of cute. The mix and matching is really easy. The pegs stick pretty well. The only one that gave me issue was the little like dog body. The tails were not sticking in very well. But everything else is really fun. I didn't use little fish face, but all of the faces are really cute. All of the accessories work really well. I like the potted plant one the best, I think. I think this one's my favorite little monster. This one's really cute. And these two are kind of fun as well. So yeah, final verdict. I like it. It's kind of fun. And then, you know, you can keep your pets built like this, I'm sure. And then all of these extra little accessories I can just shove in here. I don't know if this drawer is big enough, but let's see. I'm gonna try my best. Oh, and then also, amongst the other little accessories you got like little dog bones as well. That's part of the accessories. Okay, that works pretty well. I feel like it's only gonna work if you have 3 monsters already built, or like pets, I should say. I'm calling them monsters, but you know what I mean. But yeah, I can just like store their accessories away for later. And then these little babies can go to bed down here as so. And yeah, I really like it. Okay, I really like this. All right, final verdict on this playset. It's not great. It's not great just because the base doll kind of sucks, but this was kind of fun. I really liked this. Like, these little guys are really cute, and I do like the pets in Monster High, so I feel like if you like the pets, this for sure might be worth your time. Maybe not at full price, but like down the line, I think these are definitely worth adding to your collection. I think they're really, really cute and customizable and fun. I think the furniture is pretty nice too. It's not super big. Like, this is pretty compact, and I don't think in G3 we've had anything Frankie themed. So I do like how small and compact this is. Like, I don't need a huge car and ghoulmobile and like food truck, and like, this is the perfect size. And I think for people who want to have like fun photo displays or just like doll furniture and, you know, things like that, this is really nice. But the base doll is not the best. They're definitely not great. This polypropylene is not good. I do love the face, and this fashion is just very mid, if not bad. So overall, my final verdict is, if you really, really need this doll, wait for a sale. And if you think this playset looks fun, then go for it, whatever you decide. I was willing to bite the bullet and test it out for all of you here in today's video, and honestly, I did have fun. I think this playset is really, really fun. I just don't think the playset gimmick should be better than the doll. I think the doll should be better. I think this should be #1 priority and this should be secondary. And this playset, it kind of feels reversed. So not the best. But yeah, I like them. Overall, I do like them. Like, this face is nice. If this face was not good, there'd be no redeeming qualities about this doll. So like, I'm at least happy they look nice. Okay. But that is all I have to share in today's video. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me and watching. Let me know down below in the comments what you think of this playset. Be brutally honest if you love it or hate it. I want to hear. I know it might not be for everyone, but like, at the end of the day, I kind of did have fun with this video. I really, really like these pets. So that is all I have to share. My name is Eli. This is my channel, Draculasia, and I'll catch all of you people in the next one. Okay, goodbye.